and welcome back to Born and Raised in Prescot vlogs, and another vlog, and a happy new year to you all. It's 2024 and it's freezing today in Prescot. It's into the second week of the new year, and yeah, I'm here doing a thing which, if you've seen the title of it, you'll know it. Obviously it's about prehistoric Prescot. Not many people talk about prehistoric Prescot, especially historians, quite simply because the further you go back in time, the less information we have on what was happening in Prescot prehistorically, in the prehistory. So we have to scramble around looking for stuff, looking for things to say, or making it up. So we have to speculate about what the history was of Prescot. Anyway, imagine me to be like a doctor, right? Imagine a doctor. I'm a doctor. I'm your doctor, right? But I'm not qualified as a doctor, right? But I'll come round to your house and be your doctor, and maybe I'll also I could take your tonsils out on the kitchen table, and I'll throw your tonsils in the bin. That's what historians do. They don't really know what they're talking about. But trust me, I am an historian of sorts. So yeah, I'm here on St Helens Road, and this is by what used to be the Fusilier, pub, and there's a car park at the back here, and Fusilier was here. It's now called the Prescot Town Hall. As such, it is a town hall. Well, something quite significant happened here in the 1980s, because there was redevelopment of the car park here. The car park was redeveloped, and an amazing discovery was made, which my camera woman Catherine here has nicknamed Richard the Turd. Richard the Turd in Prescot. Yeah. The discovery of Richard the Turd in this car park here, which, if Catherine swings around, you can have a look at the car park.
And is Catherine going to swing round?
So if you have a look at this car park, it was actually under this car park here that Richard the Turd was found. So in the 1980s they redeveloped this area, and an archaeologist from the Merseyside Archaeological Society came here and did a core sample, just a random core sample here, and they took it out and they found layers of peat. This part of St Helens Road used to be, well, over that side was Prescot Moss, where Moss Street gets its name. Here was on the edge of Prescot Moss, so there was a peat layer here, and they sent the peat layer away. It's called a stratigraphic layer. It's what geologists do and historians do. They have layers, and each layer represents a different period in time. This one was sent away to a university in Glasgow University, for carbon dating. It came back that the lowest part of the peat level was from 5100 BC, that peat level. The upper part of the peat level was actually Neolithic. So you're talking about between 4000 BC and 2500 BC. Neolithic. The Stone Age was divided into three different levels, because it was such a long period. There was the Paleolithic, then a Mesolithic, and the Neolithic. So the Neolithic is the new Stone Age. In this layer that they found, they discovered cereal pollen. It was and also evidence of tree disturbances. So the analysis was, by these very clever people, archaeologists, was that Prescot was settled in Neolithic times, because to have that the numbers of peat pollen cereal pollen they had in the atmosphere means that they must have been farming here for a very long time in this area, and they were also removing the forests to produce farmland. Now, if confirmed, because we need more than that to confirm that there was actually prehistoric evidence here of settlements, then Prescot could be a lot older than we actually think. It could go back to prehistoric times, and there's good evidence to say it did, because quite simply it's on a hill. It's actually halfway between Liverpool and Warrington, and an ancient route, ancient pathway, which is this road here, going through Warrington Road and the High Street. And I've covered that road before in the turnpike vlog that I did. So that road is said to be very ancient, an ancient route that links Warrington and Liverpool, and it would make sense that a settlement would be here. So with that in mind, last summer, remember summer? Last summer I went to Stonehenge, where they have a reconstruction of a Stone Age settlement. So you imagine Prescot as it was in Neolithic times. Well, this is what it was like. So I'm going to play that film now, so have a look at that. Okay, I'll just show you around prehistoric Prescot. But they've recreated this town here, or settlement, and if Prescot ever did exist in prehistoric times, this is probably what it would have looked like. Probably on the hill now, where St Mary's Church is, perhaps, and it would look very much like this, I should imagine. It's a very good recreation of a Stone Age village, and very nice it is too. If you ever get the chance to come to Stonehenge, I would strongly suggest that you do, because it is one of Britain's ancient monuments, and it's a World Heritage Site. It's right here. It's a bit of away from Prescot, but it's more or less on our doorstep, you would say. These houses are pretty well built. They're a bit better built than some of the houses in Prescot today. They've locked them up. Yeah, but you get an idea. So I think there's actually one here you can go inside. So let's have a look.
Yeah, well, it uses a copy and the TV. It would be a nice place to be. Check TV then.
Yes, it would. It'd be a perfect place, wouldn't it? It's better than some of the houses that are built today. It's really stand up to it, wouldn't it? I could live here.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So there you have it, some of the inhabitants of Stone Age Prescot there, giving their opinions on the village here. Because of course Prescot would have been a village back then. It wouldn't have gained its town status till the 1700s, no doubt. There's another one you can go inside here. Pretty cosy. I hope you can see here on the camera, but it's picking it up, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, Stone Age Prescot. This is what we're talking about. hazel sticks making up the thatch there. Just nice and strong. I know they're nice and strong because we used them on the allotment. Some shelving here where you can put your Stone Age ornaments. Maybe a little sundial so you can tell the time. Put it out in the morning. So yeah, not a bad place to live really, I suppose. Yeah. There's Tonto there, enjoying the day. This represents a little enclosure where no doubt they would have kept some farm animals, perhaps a pig or a sheep, or a couple of sheep or whatever, and they would have kept them in this enclosure here at the side of the house. Yeah,
Here.
an enclosure. Okay, I know it's very much speculation, and it gives you an insight to how a settlement here in Prescot would look. It would look something like that. So there's good evidence to say that Prescot was Neolithic in origin. I know historians have always said, oh, well, it's definitely Anglo-Saxon. They're only saying it's definitely Anglo-Saxon because they know they've got the written evidence of historical evidence. In Prescot, very little excavation has taken place on the development of Prescot. Not a lot is known about how we came to be here, how the town actually grew up and stuff like that. The find in this car park was very significant, and it's the only evidence that we have in the centre of Prescot that prehistoric farming did take place here, and it's very strong evidence as well. If we need more archaeology, we need more of that to tell us the true development of Prescot. So I'm going to start off a series of videos about the Prescot prehistory, and so this is the start. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed that little look into Prescot, and yeah, it could. Someone's eating chips. Children eating chips. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that little look into Prescot. I hope it's piqued your interest into the Prescot in prehistoric times. There is evidence of other workings and stuff in and around Prescot, which I'll cover in future videos. But for now, I'd like to say thanks for watching the vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, give us a like. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. That's very important that you subscribe to this channel and get it monetized. And also share it on your social media, leave a comment, and everything else that you like to do when you're watching YouTube videos. Oh yeah, and Knowsley Council, right, this is a bit of archaeology for you. Potholes. If you sort out the potholes, that would be good. Yeah, in the roads. So, yeah. So, great, and I'll see you in another vlog. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.